तो गाइस फॉर आवर टॉप स्टोरी ऑफ द वीक मैं आपको लेके जाने वाला हूं a few thousand kilometers away because we are going to Korea one more time. वैसे मैं था पिछले हफ्ते वहां पे for the Samsung Unpacked, but उसी ट्रिप के दौरान I had a chance to meet Patrick from Samsung. बहुत अच्छी बातें हुई हैं, काफी एक्सक्लूसिव बातें हुई हैं. So let's hear straight from Patrick कि आखिर क्या बातें हुई हैं.
चलिए शुरू करते हैं.
Great. It's a nice time to start considering what all we have in front of us. It was just yesterday in the evening that you announced everything. I think we'll come to these, but let's go a bit in the history. Let's talk about the journey, how it's been.
Well, 1988, so if you saw it, it was this kind of a brick.
Brick, to be honest, a brick.
It's kind of a brick. Yeah. And actually, I started my life in the industry also in 1988, and also is developing the first generation of digital mobile phone.
Okay.
And it's fair to say at that time, no one in the industry believed what would happen. Actually, I remember marketing people were saying by year 2000, in 10 years, there will be 2 million mobile phones in Europe.
Oh.
And we are saying, these marketing guys, they are crazy. It's insane because at the time these were bricks and they costed $20,000. And the most popular device was of course the little pager that people had that were doing text.
I remember Dad having one. Just getting the messages.
Yes, just the messages. That's what the thing that people would have in enterprise, and the big bricks phone, they were for like very high-end professional or cars. People would have them in the cars.
So how kind of, you make sure that whatever you're trying to make, it's not just kind of fantastic in terms of hardware, but also has enough options or enough optimization software so that the end user is able to take full advantage of the phone.
As you've seen, we've put a lot of focus, especially in the last 3-4 years on One UI.
Yeah.
And this foldable, as you said, we started the foldable display technology 10 years ago. The first time I saw it was 2012 in the lab. It took us that many years to get the hardware to the right manufacturability, but also I started to talk to Hiroshi Lockheimer at Google and the Android team like 2 years before the launch about what we need to do on Android to enable, for example, on this phone, if you start a session on the main screen and you see that thing, you will continue. You'll have seamless continuity. So that means we had to work with the Android team a long time in advance to get the app mechanism at OS level to open up the screen continuity. Its uniqueness lies in two words: innovation. And openness. Innovation means we try to touch all device categories and all use cases with amazing things like foldable displays and pans and amazing cameras, as well as innovating the experience with things like flex mode, multitasking, multi-window. And that's at the core of what we are doing with the One UI.
Yeah.
Is basically from the onboarding and setting, like you pair devices QR code or one click, it should be connected. So from onboarding the devices to connecting them together, we are trying to get the complexity away from the consumer. We have to do the hard job, so from the customer point of view, it just have to work seamlessly.
Patrick, what's your vision going forward? Very, very, very casual.
Very, very casual, simple. Keep innovating. So how we'll keep innovating in a dimension that you expect and some that you may not expect. So keep innovating, so we'll make these things even more attractive, compelling. Hopefully at some point there will be new devices coming into the ecosystem. So we'll innovate each and every device category. Even on the smartphone, you see we are working with people who have visual impairment or audio impairment as a priority. Yeah. And you will see that increasingly we try to make the UI much more easy and much more discoverable for those people. My ultimate goal is almost crazy, is one day there should not be an accessibility menu because the devices should know and adapt to you entirely with intelligence and AI. That's our big mission. So I believe full inclusion and accessibility is a key innovation area. And last but not the least, I would say we can't not talk about sustainability. So by 3 things, so the packaging is all sorted, there is no entirely recyclable, no plastic. The components, what we do, so actually these buttons, you will believe, they are coming from fishing nets, which are recycled from the sea. So we recover fishing net from the sea, plastic, and increasingly use them for parts. The glass is partly recyclable, the aluminium, increasingly, components. And last but not the least, the life cycle.
Yeah.
Because it's not about producing things, so we make sure that people can use the devices longer.
For longer, yeah.
So 5-year security upgrade, 4-year OS upgrade, repair capabilities, so increasing the life cycle, giving people choice. So sustainability is on the big dimension for us for the future.
Out of the new Flip and the new Fold, personally I'm saying, which one are you more excited about?
Personally, because I'm working so much.
Okay.
So I need this because I need a big display. Because I need a big display to read. But this is, people tell me, I'm getting old. This is so cool.
Because I must tell you, whenever I travel to big tech expos like CES or MWC, I always go to the Samsung Displays booth. And there, each year, I mean, it's something unique. So sometimes it's a rollable screen, sometimes it's a screen which kind of, fold both sides. So what my belief is that Samsung definitely has the technology, but is waiting for the right time so that, the software is developed, the kind of, entire experience is matured before we see such devices in future.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That's just one word for you. Like I thought you would say something.
Absolutely. So I was about to give you a secret. That's a problem. So you talk about all kind of new devices. Of course, we are preparing all these new devices with all this technology. But you say is so correct. Yeah. It's not just having the new form factor or hardware technology. You need to think about, is it meaningful to consumers?
Yeah.
What's the experience?
Yeah.
And can we bring with us the ecosystem of partners, software developers to make the full package, and that would drive the launch time.
You all got some amazing information in terms of how Samsung has been, what Samsung is doing right now, and how Samsung wants to be while we see in the future. Thank you, Patrick.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.